did.
We're both getting fired. Way to be positive. If there were any match, I'm happy. I'm calling for you.
Thanks, buddy. We'll figure something out.
You're a bastard. I'm going to cry.
You guys are going to be great together. This is it, the personal dream match of the IWC promoter Norm Connors, and I can't believe we're seeing it. Southern Comfort defending the IWC Tag Team title against the Midnight Express. I can't believe I'm announcing a match for the Midnight Express.
Jeff, this is not just a personal dream of Norm Connors. I have waited literally 19 years, almost 20 years, to see a match this good. Dennis Condrey, who, as far as I'm concerned, is the Chuck Cunningham of professional wrestling.
That's very good, yeah.
Disappeared off the first season of Happy Days. Where has Dennis Condrey been? Who cares where he's been? He's here right now.
And he has a chance to add another title to the long legacy of the Midnight Express. Beautiful Bobby and Loverboy Dennis.
This is going to be Southern-style, old-school tag team wrestling at its finest. And a lot of our younger fans may not realize the innovation that the Midnight Express provided, the tag team division. They've helped shape tag team divisions into what they are today. They provide so much innovation. They provide so much influence on so many of our younger teams we've seen since.
That's right. They're not just a good team. They're a team that's affected so many other teams. And it's kind of too bad that we don't have Jim Cornette here, because he was originally supposed to be in the corner of his Midnight Express.
Jim Cornette had other business. He had attention. You know he's here in spirit. You know he's been on the phone with Eaton and Condrey all day, digging up tidbits on Smothers and Hamrick. Cornette will be back in IWC April 9 for Night of Legends 2. So that's not the story right now. It's Condrey and Smothers tie-up.
In fact, Cornette actually interfered in a match with Chris Hamrick sort of leading up to this match, didn't he?
It cost Hamrick a match against fabulous John McChesney over in Harrisburg. So Cornette fired the first shot in this war.
I'm gonna take a very odd view of this match. I'm gonna let you in on it. Much like we had that four-way match for the Super Indy title, we've got 4 men in the ring right now. Chris Hamrick. There's no such thing as a bad Chris Hamrick match.
That's true. That's true.
Tracy Smothers may be the single smartest and most articulate man professional wrestling's ever met. Once you get him talking, you are going to learn. Bobby Eaton is an icon for me. Bobby Eaton is the reason that the top rope leg drop became my finisher in my professional wrestling career.
Wow, really? The 1812 leg drop came from him. Or inspired by him, I should say.
Here's where it gets weird. Dennis Condrey is the enigma in this match. Dennis Condrey, a man who had his first match in the 1970s, who disappeared from the wrestling scene, is the unknown factor.
You know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been a fan of wrestling for a long time, but I've never seen Dennis Condrey wrestle until right now.
I saw Dennis Condrey wrestle when it was fresh and it was new. Well, actually, I shouldn't lie to you. I had to find videotape of Dennis Condrey back when videotape was a new consumer item.
Wow.
Okay?
Was it VHS or Beta?
It was VHS, and thank God I found it. I have tape of Dennis Condrey at home from the Mid-Atlantic region, and I think to myself, what happened to this guy? Because, I mean, he's great. No offense to Stan Lane, who is out there watching this somewhere right now, but you can't go wrong with Loverboy Dennis Condrey as your partner.
You got that right.
But as far as this match is concerned, for Smothers and for Hamrick, he is the unknown factor. He disappeared from the professional wrestling scene as they were entering it.
And Eaton working on this armbar here. You're right, he didn't just kind of fade away or just show up here and there. He just vanished.
And let me tell you another thing. This is something I know from personal conversation. The man in the ring right now for Southern Comfort, Chris Hamrick, he was just in there with one of his personal icons, Bobby Eaton. When you see Chris Hamrick climb to the top and throw a top rope leg drop, where do you think he got it from? He got it from his love of Bobby Eaton.
It's just amazing. I'm sure there's a lot of other wrestlers out there inspired by this guy. And now Hamrick working on Dennis Condrey with this headlock here. And we talk about the tag team innovations of Midnight Express. Southern Comfort has very many of their own.
Oh, they're no short of experience as well. Chris Hamrick and Tracy Smothers combined for over 4 decades of experience. They may be the less experienced of this matchup, perhaps, but not necessarily in any other matchup. They are established, wily veterans. And keep in mind the Midnight Express accomplishments. Former NWA World Tag Team Champions back in, I believe, 1986, when they defeated Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the famed Rock and Roll Express. And it's a testament to show that these two men are so well remembered and so well respected, even to this day, despite only having one reign as World Tag Team Champions.
That's right. The other version of the Midnight Express with Stan Lane won the belts as well, and they won the U.S. belt several times. But this was the first one in the NWA, the team of Eaton and Condrey.
And Beautiful Bobby is now tagged and also held the NWA and WCW World Tag Team titles with a variety of different partners, including AA Arn Anderson.
Well, to me, Bobby Eaton, there are very few people who, to me, exemplify what tag team wrestling is and should be. Bobby Eaton is one of them. Arn Anderson is another.
There you go.
When the two of them came together as a tag team, I probably cried the day I heard it.
That was just a total dream team of all dream teams. And now we see Smothers backing Beautiful Bobby into the corner.
Well, the Spinebuster was my first finisher. That only lasted long enough for me to perfect the top rope leg drop. And for me to say perfect might be an insult to the man in the ring right now.
Oh, go ahead. He can't hear you right now. The leg drop perfected by Kingdom James off the top rope. Smothers working on Eaton right now. So now's your time to say it. Oh, but Eaton caught Smothers.
And one more thing I want to say. to the fans out there, and especially I know that there are other professional wrestlers watching this match right now. And you're seeing a few men in there, Condrey and Eaton especially, who, as far as wrestling goes, are social security bound. I mean, they stretch the definition of veteran.
I'm staying a little long in the tooth.
Don't discount them. This is professional wrestling, okay? I've been hit in the head with chairs and with barbed wire, and I've swung baseball bats at people, and I've seen plenty of fancy finishers. This is professional wrestling.
That's what you see with these guys. As Condrey yanking back on the ears of Chris Hamrick. He's got the legs grapevines, so Condrey can do pretty much whatever he wants in this. And that's part of being a veteran, is positioning yourself to do damage to yourself. And now the Midnight Express starting to take over here, trying to become the tag team champions.
Well, early on when Hamrick was in the ring with Eaton, he seemed kind of complacent. He seemed kind of docent. When Condrey tagged into the ring and Condrey got a little bit of steam on him, Hamrick jumped to his feet and threw the fisheye at him, threw an evil look at him.
I noticed moments ago, Beautiful Bobby's offense on Hamrick was on the back of the neck. I do have a scoop. Hamrick has been, oh my God.
Oh no! He's caught up. He's caught up his leg.
We got a problem here. He went for a sort of a jumping moonsault, and his knee, they got to get him down from there.
He's fallen into a tree of woe. Eaton and Condrey getting into the ring, the referee helping him out of it. They're trying to help him out of it. And this is testosterone on Hamrick's part, and it makes. Whoa!
You gotta be kidding me.
Super kick by high-flying Chris Hamrick. Ladies and gentlemen, that son of a word I cannot say on the air.
A swerve.
A swerve! And the fans getting Southern Comfort. You've got to be kidding me.
Damn you, Hammer.
He must have practiced that or something, getting it to look like his knee.
All of that just to gain the advantage in the match.
Oh.
And Southern Comfort is taking the advantage on beautiful Bobby Eaton.
What we talked about is don't underestimate their experience advantage. They baited Eaton and Condrey, two legends, right in, and they suckered him with that shot.
And I have to say this one more time. Tracy Smothers with the phantom audio tag behind the ears of referee CJ Sensation.
Reigns like that is why Southern Comfort, having the most dominant tag team in IWC since May, arguably the most dominant of the year, and Tracy Smothers with those karate thrusts threatening Condrey as well.
And I'm sure part of the Midnight Express is angry, but part of them is, why didn't we think of something like that? And now they're putting the boots in.
Laying the boots, all kinds of shoe leather coming Bobby Eaton's way.
Double team by the champion. Shot to the gut, and then another big super kick by Hamrick.
We've sung the praises. We have a cover attempt. 2 count. We've sung the praises of the Midnight Express throughout this entire match. What about Southern Comfort? They've been around as a team for 2 or 3 years.
Handful in there, dealing with all these wily veterans.
It is NHL time. We need 2 referees and a couple of linesmen.
I said it for months. Nobody has chopped harder and louder than Chris Hamrick. But beautiful Bobby battling right back.
Condrey cheering on his partner, Bobby Eaton. And Hamrick goes right to the eye.
Ronnie Garvin may have been known as the Hands of Stone, but Bobby Eaton has a fist on him. Oh my God!
Hamrick just went flying through and landed on nothing but hard wood.
Chris Hamrick meet floor.
If he wasn't hurt before, he damn sure is now.
And now he really might be hurt. Like you said, this could be a case of the boy that cried wolf.
Smothers takes over though. Hamrick may be out for the count. Tracy Smothers is not letting this match go to pot.
I've seen a lot of hardcore violent things here in IWC, but I don't know if I've heard a thud as sickening as that.
And now Smothers, he did that fake tag thing again, but there's no way it could have been a real tag. It's Hamrick's on the floor.
Not anymore. Now he's mounted into the top turnbuckle.
Here we go.
Rocket
launcher.
Cheers to the Midnight Express.
He used the Midnight Express's own move against them, and that's going to be 2. out.
Listen, the fact that Chris Hamrick was able to get up and climb to the top rope says something about him. His mother must be a rubber tree plant.
And you saw the innovation right there. There's the leg drop off the ropes. Nobody home. We're seeing a ton of Midnight Express influence used against the Midnight Express here.
Well, that's a Carolina jam. We might be seeing an Alabama jam at some point.
Oh, pair of tags. It's Smothers and Condrey, and Loverboy Dennis is wiping everybody out.
Condrey throwing those southpaw clotheslines.
Whoa. But Southern Comfort cuts him off, sends him in. Condrey ducks under, and keeps them both down with clothesline. And now, Hamrick gets airmailed to the floor. Boy, Hamrick's really had a rough night, hasn't he? Double team Smothers. Flapjack!
Flapjack by the Midnight Express!
That's the way it's done, and they win the title!
New champion! What a night! Ladies and gentlemen,
after over 15 years in seclusion, and they won their one last major tag team title.
Kingdom James, you were talking about the timeless quality of this kind of wrestling. Let me put it in perspective for you. It's almost 2005, and the Midnight Express are the tag team champions.
Discombobulation! The face hitting the mat, knocking that brain into convulsions, and the Midnight Express are the IWC Tag Team Champions, and frankly, I couldn't be in a happier place.
And neither can Norm Connors, our promoter. This is the dream match that he personally booked. I think it came out pretty nice, no matter who won, but the Midnight Express are the Tag Team Champions now.
Handshakes, wanting to show some respect to the Midnight Express. I don't think Dennis Condrey or Bobby Eaton are buying it.